glass. This is artesian water from Norway. I think a lot of people might be familiar with it. Glass bottle, costs about $1,000.
$3.19.
So unfortunately for us, for this testing, this one's sparkling, so.
Yeah, producer messed up big time there.
$3.19 from Whole Foods. It was sparkling. It's okay.
Well,
we'll pick that up later.
That's a number 5 on the bubbly scale, if you were around for that.
Let's see if we ruin our pH tester with the sparklies.
Cool beans on the glass bottle. That means it's going to be naturally BPA free, but maybe not sand free. See if it has some grit.
This thing is like bubbling around my pH tester.
I'm not a big sparkling water guy, especially when they upcharge you it for restaurants.
5.1 pH, so one of the lower ones.
Tastes pretty clean though, actually, if you can get past the fact that your water's bubbling.
I'm definitely a fan of the glass. I mean, that's a solid handful, my friend.
I do like the glass bottle. Might not be great for backpacking or stuff like that, but hey. Those bubbles creep up on a guy, huh?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of sparkling water.
But when you get past the bubbles, it's not too bad.
We'll save this for producer Hobbs. She's a fan of bubbly water. There you go. Next up, spring water, great value from Walmart. Again, in this cheap plastic container. 80 cents for a gallon.
All of 80 cents per gallon. Not looking forward to this container. Doesn't smell like plastic, so that's a plus. You'll have to see what you think. Not great, not terrible. Springs in the Sierra Nevada mountains. That's not Maryland. Looks like I was found some bad info there.
Alright,
so,
6.5 pH.
6.5
So this
pH.
is from the Sierras?
Sierra Nevada mountains. That might have went up a little bit in my book. Got a slight hint of an aftertaste. Can't really put my finger on it. We'll see what our cohort has to say.
Yeah, pretty bad. I mean, I definitely getting that plastic taste through that
Yeah,
the
there's
container.
something coming in there.
Yeah. Wow, you can't taste that?
If you're
What's
curious,
wrong with your taste buds?
I'm pretty sure containers do matter.
Gee
Does
whiz.
make a difference.
Next up, Just Water, 100% spring water, Whole Foods, $1.29.
This is another eco packaging like boxed water.
Oh
But
no, it's
yeah.
got the same
I'm kind
stuff
of worried.
inside of it.
Sustainably sourced water in a plant-based carton. They have a bunch of goo-goo globs on the side here.
Do they have a pH on there?
Do they have a pH? BPA free, BPS free. I hope it's BS free. pH of 8, so they claim.
7.8.
Might be getting a little something as far as an aftertaste. Definitely better than boxed water. See what you think, friend.
Smell like brownies for a second.
Brownies? I thought those were for later.
What's wrong with your taste buds? This is pretty bad.
I'm not saying it's great, but it's definitely better than boxed.
I mean, it's definitely better than box. It's almost, it's not like a bad flavor, but it's like a pretty strong sweet flavor coming through. Like what it must be, I don't know what it is, but
there's a little bit of a
I don't know if it's leaching from their container or do they add a bunch of minerals and electrolytes to this? Because spring water.
No, I think this should be nothing added, nothing taken away, just spring water.
So filtered
correct?
spring water.
Filtered spring water.
Let's try this again.
So it's got to be kind of the packaging.
Watershed, New York.
It's definitely better than boxed, but hey, I don't think we're to the point in this modern day and age to be able to sustain
bad.
a
Yeah,
cardboard
don't buy this,
box.
people.
Coming at you strong is Flow, natural alkaline pH of 8.1, so they say. Want to get give her a little test.
Sure, I'm not a fan of these stupid box waters. It tastes like garbage.
Yeah, you know, could change my mind on this one, but those last two aren't stellar. The one previous to this guy, definitely better than boxed. Coming at you from your local Walmart at $1.98.
It's so bad. That's probably worse than the Walmart. Oh man. Gee whiz. There's a reason why you don't box water. They're trying to reinvent the wheel. They be failing.
That was not staged, folks. This is pretty bad. Because there's something else going on here, and it's literally terrible.
7.3 pH. Here. Like, they say it's like pure natural spring water, and it's like all this purified is goodness, and it's like, okay, you put that in this container, and then this container just leaches right into your water.
Exactly. It might be awesome water before they bottle it.
I mean, this is...
Or box it.
This is so gross.
But after that, it's terrible.
This is disgusting. It's so disgusting, I want Hobbs to try it. Alright, keep going. Keep going.
So bad.
So bad. Next.
It's coming at you at Proud Source, Whole Foods, $3.49. Advertised pH of 8.5. Ooh. It's almost like a little carbonation top there.
A little vacuum seal on
A little vacuum seal or something.
I need to taste some, just get that other taste out of my mouth from that
Yeah.
other box.
Hopefully we don't have heavy metal aluminum taste here. BPA free liner. Bottled at the source.
Let me know what you think. I'm not a fan of that one.
Idaho.
It's like a flat, like...
I don't know what it is, but
Maybe
I'm not really a fan.
Or it's like a hard, high mineral content. Like, it's odd tasting. Not a fan. 8. pH of 8.0. What are they advertising?
8.5 advertised pH.
8.0.
Falls flat on that scale. Proud Source. You know, it is from Idaho, so I think they might be good at growing potatoes, but not so much.
And it might be the can, like the aluminum. It's like it's leaching, or I don't know if they have like.
It's kind of a cool looking can, but
I don't know if they have a film in it that leaches into it, but it does think it's got a strange taste to it. Yeah, it's definitely kind of like it's like a. I don't know. It's hard to come off the heels of all the other waters with minerals added. This is definitely a flat, like earthy taste. So maybe it's a good thing. It's just coming off the heels of everything else. It's definitely kind of like a stagnant, almost like a stagnant taste.
again, this is Liquid Death. Kind of questionable advertising, perhaps. Murder Your Thirst. From the Austrian Alps. I guess I don't need to tap that like it's a beer or a soda, but do a little pH test there. Aluminum can, so naturally BPA free. And it's quite terrible.
Is it?
It's not very good.
I'm looking forward to this. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Hashtag death to plastic.
7.3 pH. Do they have advertised pH?
I'm not seeing an advertised pH, but kind of falls flat again on the flavor. Not very good. But it is, maybe it's their interesting processing techniques. It's filtered and pasteurized, so that's kind of odd. I don't know if that has something to do with it. Maybe the can, too. Not the best.
Yeah, again, it's kind of like a flat, stagnant taste. Which I'm not saying it's bad. It's just it's decent. It's just flat, stagnant. It doesn't have like the minerals added for taste like some of the others. So maybe that's a good thing. But just telling you how it kind of tastes compared to the other ones.
For coming at you, some spring water, $2, product of New Zealand.
1907.
Coming at you from Whole Foods. Just from a deep artisan aquifer in New Zealand. Advertised pH
An aquifer or an aquifer?
Is it too much to ask for both? Aquifer. Advertised pH of 7.1 to 8.2.
Say from like 3 to 9.
Yeah, that is a pretty broad range.
7.9 pH. 7.9.
Which doesn't seem to fall as flat as Liquid Death.
Ooh, I like this one. This one's good.
It's actually pretty
Really
good.
clean, crisp. It's got little minerals. You can taste a little sweetness.
Kind of takes me back to a sweet time and age when we used to
This was good.
filter right from the river in Yosemite. You know, the Merced. Ice cold glacial like melt, which is just snow melt with probably more impurities than I'd like to mention here. So let's move on.
Was I swimming upstream that day?
I think you might have been.
That's why it tastes so sweet.
Coming at you in a fancy, looks like a liqueur bottle. This Aqua Carpateca Tia, we something or other. Naturally nitrate free, sodium free, alkaline level of 8.2. All natural, nature's perfect water. We're about to decide for our very own selves. Pretty cool looking container. Tell you that for free.
I feel like I need a shot glass for this.
Might be from a spring, but it's kind of like when you're on a hike.
7.9 pH.
7.9 pH.
When I'm on a hike, I what?
When you see a water source that you want to put your filter in, suck it up. It's like if you didn't filter it and you just drink it straight from the source.
Aqua Carpatica
Doesn't have a great flavor, but it's okay.
from the Carpathian Mountains.
Bottle design, 10 out of 10. Taste design, it's like a 4 out of 10.
Wow. It's not a bad taste. It's definitely like you said, like we aren't hiking like way up the mountains and you're drinking like spring water. I think it's more like that hard water. It's got a lot of natural minerals in it, which definitely affects the taste. But what do you think as far as being healthy for you? Might be okay.
Probably pretty healthy. Glass bottle, spring water, probably pretty legit. And keep in mind, I do have a picky palate of liking cold water over room temperature. So if this was nice, cold, right from the source, it might be just awesome.
It's definitely got that high mountain spring water taste to it going on.
Starkey spring water from a debunked or defunct volcanic rock. 2 miles deep spring water made in Idaho, Mother Nature. Glass bottle, so naturally BPA free, so good on them for that. pH range of 9.0 to 9.8. Priced of $1.09 from your local Whole Foods.
9.8 pH. Definitely one of the higher ones.
I gotta say, it's slightly better than our other friends from Idaho. Pretty clean tasting, not too much of an aftertaste or anything.
Yeah, it's good. Nothing to write home about, but
Yeah, exactly.
it's good. It's a glass bottle.
Last
Refreshing.
BPA free,
Toss it in
refreshing.
the refrigerator. Probably tastes pretty good.
At the end of the day, it'll get the job done in a pinch. Coming at you strong, probably recognize this guy. He's from Fiji. Same guys that own Palm Wonderful, volcanic rock, untouched from the source. BPA free bottle, I believe. Pretty tasty.
Did you stick your tongue in that bottle? I might pass on the taste test on this
How
one.
else are you supposed to taste that?
You stick your
I
tongue
didn't
in the
stick my
bottle.
tongue in it.
It's disgusting.
Natural artesian from the islands of Fiji. Pretty good stuff, I've got to say. Pretty clean, pretty
pH of
crisp.
7.1. It's pretty close to pure water.
7.1 pH. Cool bottle design too, pretty recognizable.
I drink a lot of this as well. It's there's not much taste to it, which is what you want with water. You don't want to be tasting your water.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
definitely one of the more pure, at least as far as taste goes, one of the more pure tasting.
I agree.
And the
remember,
pH was pretty close to 7, so it's showing it's pretty close to pure water, in my opinion.
pure water, tastes good. It's from a spring, not in a lab. We like it.
All the guys in Florida like this water too. When I pull up on my SUV, pop open my ice chest. Do you have any square waters? So this is a big hit.
Square waters. Next up on our list is Yvonne, or Even, however you want to say it, from the Spring Alps. Comes in plastic or glass. This one unfortunately is plastic, but
I like how we both touched the bottle there.
oh, pretty good stuff there. pH balance of 7.2, carbon neutral. It's a big bottle.
7.1 pH, so pretty close to advertised.
It has got more of a taste to me than Fiji. So I don't know if I'd prefer that over Fiji, but it is spring water. So we'll see what our cohort says here.
Yeah, I've had this previously and I've never been a fan of it.
Oh really?
It's
First
like
time I've had it. So
It's like an earthy flat. Might be decent for you, like health wise, and not having a bunch of additives, but taste wise, I've never been a fan.
hear that from us. Prefer Fiji over this guy. Moving on.
We might have stock in Fiji. Put it in the fine print.
Coming at you is Mountain Valley Spring Water since 1871. $1.49, so a little cheaper than some of the other guys from your local Whole Foods. Rumor has it, the legend of Elvis Presley likes to suck these down. Or liked to back in the day. Not totally sure why though. Maybe his taste buds were in less tuned than mine.
7.0 pH.
7.0 on the pH. Bottled in USA. Glass bottle, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, you know, I think Frank Sinatra liked this stuff as well. What's wrong with those people?
It's like, it depends like what ground it comes out of, like whatever's leaching into this during the whole natural filtration process, like maybe it's okay for you, but definitely doesn't taste very good.
Doesn't taste very good.
Like you spend this much money on water, you don't want it to taste like anything in my opinion.
I agree.
Oh, we have to take a restroom break. Woo!
Restroom break. Wonder why. Maybe it's because we're drinking the water or two. Next up is Aqua Pina.
Acapana.
Pana. I'm gonna pawn this off on you. Bottled at the source from Italy. So if those Italians can make some good chicken parmesan, let's see if they can make some good water. Comes in a cool squeezer bottle. So that's good. Smooth taste. Naturally filtered by earth and perfected by time on its 14-year journey to the spring. Cute.
7.9 pH. Why is my chair like way over here?
Producer thought we were wandering away from each other. Something along those lines.
I scored half that out of my nose. That actually tastes pretty good.
It's not too bad. Yeah. I'm gonna say. Those Italians know a thing or two about stuff that goes onto your taste buds.
Now, great, smooth, crisp taste. Nothing heavy like minerals or earth. Pure.
Pretty delicious.
I like it.
I think these even might come in a glass bottle too if you want. $1.99 at Whole Foods. Check it out. Coming at you in the bulk containers from your local Walmart or Whole Foods. $1.18 a gallon. Arrowhead. Natural spring water. Usually comes in these plastic bottles.
Don't fill them up so high, they splash all over the place.
But these guys, just want to make sure you have enough of a sample size.
I'll throw this in your face.
These guys have always had kind of a slight aftertaste.
7.6
bad.
pH.
7.6 pH. I think it probably depends on what spring it comes from.
Yeah, Arrowhead is definitely hit or miss in my opinion.
I think it might be hit or miss. So Shasta Spring might be tastier than Deerhead Valley Spring. So your
Well,
results might vary.
Guess who owns Arrowhead? Nestle?
So they can make chocolate milk and water. Kind of hit or miss. Probably not too bad for you, but hey, if you're going for taste,
Tastes okay, in my opinion.
it's not too bad.
It's alright.
Not great.
Nothing to write home about. Tastes like water, so you don't want to write home about water, so it might be a good choice.
That is true. There you go, Arrowhead. Coming in hot. Crystal Geyser. Bottled at the source. Natural spring water. I think it might be able to kind of be sometimes like Arrowhead. Ooh, this is actually Mount Shasta, the spring source. So let's see if my results were correct before. Oh, Shasta's water reading pretty good. I think it's pretty good. No price, but it's pretty typical. Probably about $1 or so if you local Whole Foods.
pH of
Walmart.
7.0, pure water. I'm
Pure
excited
water.
to try this. I'm a fan of the Crystal Geyser. Typically, it doesn't have much taste, so that's what I look for when I have water.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Crystal Geyser. As far as taste goes, like, it's always the pure taste. Doesn't taste heavy metals, doesn't taste like hard water with a bunch of minerals, not a bunch of additives. It's legitimate spring water from Mount Shasta.
I agree. Coming up next is Tahoe water. A little spring up there in those hills. They say they process in small runs, so I don't know if that's because they're short-handed, they don't have enough employees, or if they're just a big marketing ploy. So you decide for yourself. Advertised pH of 8.2.
8.2. Good
8.2.
for them. Keep Tahoe blue.
Keep Tahoe blue.
How is
with
it?
8.2. Not too bad. I think it's actually pretty good. Maybe those small runs that they advertise do make a difference.
That's neat. So it's sourced 6,000 feet high in the Tahoe National Forest. So that's a pretty large area. So not Lake Tahoe, but Tahoe National Forest. So low minerals, soft, light, neutral. I agree. It's actually really good. How much was this one?
That is $1.49 at your local Whole Foods.
That's a good one. I was a
It's
fan.
actually pretty good. Yeah,
I'm a fanboy.
fanboy. This is from Hawaii. Kind of looks like a Fiji bottle, but it's filtered through lots and lots of lava rock from the islands of, well, you guessed it, Hawaii.
7.6 pH.
7.6.
What are you thinking?
They're advertising a pH of 7.6 to 8.2, so it's pretty good there.
Barely got in that one.
Barely got in there. BPA-free container. I think it tastes pretty good.
Well, you gotta explain, like, give it a little more, like, it tastes like. This one's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't have, like, you know, the high mineral or hard taste.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty clean.
Again,
It does
it's
taste similar to Fiji. It's got a little.
made in nature, not a lab, so of course we like that. A little on the spendy side though, $2.79 at Whole Foods, or you can get it right to your door, shipped from the island itself.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Taste is spot on. I like it. Tastes like water, as in it doesn't taste like much. Got a little sweetness taste just because of the natural minerals that come with it. So,
No chemical aftertaste though, obviously made in nature, filtered through lava rock.
fan.
Icelandic Glacier. Advertised pH of 8.4. Cool looking bottle, BPA free, comes in BPA free plastic or glass. I actually utilize this product quite a bit myself. I think it's pretty good. Pretty clean, crisp, no chemically aftertaste, high enough of a pH. Made in
8.4 pH. Were they advertising?
8.4,
Alright.
right on the money. Filtered through lava rock, kind of like the Wakikikia stuff from Hawaii. And it's made in nature, not a lab. So I like it.
Probably had this before, but it's been a while. I've had it. It's been a while though.
From Iceland.
Yeah, it's good. The thing I don't like about this one, how much does it cost? I think it's the cost. That's why I never buy it. It's always super
About
expensive.
$2.79 at Whole Foods. So you do
It's a little
bit
pricey, but
more.
not bad compared to like Fiji and some of the others. So it's quite large.
Yeah, absolutely.
Large and in charge.
Large and in charge. That's Icelandic glacier from a glacier, I guess, from Iceland.
Natural spring water from Iceland. You're right.
Well, now that we got through all those, we've got a little bonus from you, for you guys. A little bonus action. And that bonus is coming from Kirkland Signature.
Costco special.
Costco special.
Glad you waited that 20 minutes or however long this video is going to be to watch that.
Purified water from Costco. Probably BPA in the container. Added electrolytes for taste. Reverse osmosis. Sodium bicarbonate. Added. It's better than boxed. I'll tell you that for free. See what you think. Pretty clean taste. Kind of crisp, kind of soft. Too much to ask for both.
The price for these is like $2 for 500 of them because you buy it at Costco. So
That is true.
pH is 7.5. That's what I got the first time, but I thought I did something wrong. So
pH
I'm
of
never wrong.
7.5. Not too terrible.
It's so crazy going from like when we first did purified to spring. There's a huge taste difference. Now it's like the other way. It's like go from spring to purified. There's a huge taste difference.
Big taste difference.
All the purified waters, they taste super sweet. It's all the minerals they add to it for taste.
Again, from a lab instead of in nature.
So definitely huge taste difference. Good taste, don't get me wrong. It's just you can tell the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And most of them do have the kind of like a sweet aftertaste. But to sum it up, what was your favorite pick of all of those? Do you have a favorite?
You put me on the spot, but stick through these. I'll have to go back and watch the video.
Here we have lined out some of our top choices from a couple vapor distilled, a couple regular purifieds, and then the rest spring. So we would not have any problems of endorsing any of these products if you need to quench your thirst. Here we have our absolutely least favorite.
AKA, do not buy any of these waters.
Do not
Boxed
buy these.
cardboard waters. I don't know if that's a lining, but something's leaching into the water and it tastes just absolutely awful.
These are absolutely horrible. So you saw some of our favorites, and here are some of our least favorites. Definitely not recommended. But hopefully you guys enjoyed overall, maybe entertained, maybe put you to sleep. Bedtime story. Give this a thumbs down. Drop us a hateful comment below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Winner!